The city of Toronto is still in stage one, but if you drive 40 minutes towards York, Halton, or Durham region, you will find yourself in stage two this Friday. Many Torontonians already planning to get out of the city this weekend to enjoy patios and other services. But is that risky? We find out.
I'm planning to go out of the city. I'd like to hit up a couple of patios. I feel like they're all going to be crazy and everybody's willing to kind of travel a bit.
Weekend plans already made. Those living in Toronto looking elsewhere to enjoy some amenities. The Sun's owner at Casa Mezcal on King Street West says he's happy for restaurants in other cities who he encourages to take advantage of this time. But he also wishes his restaurant was opening as well this Friday.
It does suck a little bit for the restaurants here. I definitely know like some of the owners around here that they're waiting patiently, but they're getting desperate for business. We don't want any undesired results from rushing things too quickly and opening up too soon.
Are you going to be watching closely what restaurants in, let's say, Markham and Oakville will be doing?
Yeah, definitely. We've definitely been keeping an eye on, let's say, countries like Spain and Colombia, which are banning the use of, let's say, paper menus. We know that in, I think it's BC, that some restaurants are starting to offer their menu online.
It isn't just restaurants. Ever since the news dropped yesterday, Oakville's You and Me Nail Spa has been bombarded with messages from people outside of the town.
We are very nervous about that, but we are going to be working on our regulars. And then eventually down the line, we will be open up to clients that are from Mississauga and Toronto, because it is still, at the end of the day, it's a business. And we've been out of work for 3 months.
The province is urging people to not travel between regions and potentially spread the virus.
Yeah, certainly it's not in anyone's best interest for people who are living in areas that are in phase one to go to areas that are in phase two. But of course, we know it's probably going to happen to some extent. And with any public health policy or public policy, of course, it's not going to be perfect. I really don't think that all of Peel and Toronto is going to get up and go next door and dine on a patio. Some people will. Absolutely, some people will.
Dr. Isaac Bogosh adds the province's regional approach of reopening the economy is smart, as most people like this Torontonian will stay home.
I think it can be kind of dangerous, especially if they're going to smaller towns, because then those smaller towns are more at risk for a big outbreak.
We reached out to the province on whether Torontonians could get into trouble for visiting hair and nail salons as well as patios in other regions. And Ford's office says right now there's no directive against travel to other regions. However, the province and Ontario public health officials continue to advise against unnecessary travel.